Have you ever wondered what financial decisions you need to make when your business is failing? Welcome to FT Digest, where the complex world of finance meets the fast-paced realm of technology. Our aim is to provide entrepreneurs and business owners with the insights and resources they need to succeed. If that sounds like something you're interested in, consider subscribing to stay in the loop with our weekly content. We have a bonus at the end of this discussion, so stick and stay to the end. Now let's get straight to the point. When your business is in distress, it's like navigating through a storm. The decisions you make in these critical moments can determine the fate of your enterprise. So, what's the first step on this journey? Assessing the financial health of your company. Imagine your business is a patient and you're the doctor. Before you can prescribe any treatments or remedies, you need to diagnose the problem. This is where your financial statements, cash flow projections, and balance sheets come in. These documents are like medical charts, showing you the vital signs of your business. Start by scrutinizing these financial statements. They will give you a clear picture of your revenues, expenses, profits, and losses. Next, delve into your cash flow projections. These will help you understand how much cash you have on hand and how much you expect to generate in the future. Don't forget your balance sheets. They're like a snapshot of your business's financial situation at a specific point in time. Examine your assets, liabilities, and equity to get a comprehensive view of your financial standing. Lastly, identify any weaknesses that might be contributing to your business's distress. Are you grappling with mounting debts? Are your revenues declining? Do you have cash flow constraints? These are the symptoms you need to address. Understanding where you stand financially is the first step towards turning your business around. It's like plotting your location on a map before you can chart a course to your destination. It's not always an easy task, but it's a necessary one. Remember, the key to navigating through a storm is knowing where you are, where you want to go, and making informed decisions on how to get there. Once you've assessed your financial health, the focus should shift to managing your debts and expenses. It's like a game of chess, where every move counts, and the goal is not to checkmate the opponent, but to reach a position of stability and growth. Let's talk about debts first. Imagine your debts as a mountain, with each outstanding payment adding to its height. The higher it gets, the harder it becomes to climb. Tackling this mountain head-on is crucial. Prioritize payments to your creditors and lenders to avoid falling into the abyss of defaults or accruing more interest. But what if the mountain is too steep? Here's where strategies such as debt restructuring come into play. Think of it as changing the shape of your mountain, making it less steep and more manageable. Negotiate new payment plans with your creditors, extend timelines, or even consider consolidating your debts into one. These can ease the financial pressure and give your business a much-needed breather. Now let's shift our focus to the other side of the coin: expenses. In times of financial strain, trimming operating expenses is as vital as a life jacket on a sinking ship. Begin by assessing your discretionary spending. Do you really need that high-end coffee maker in the office, or can you survive with a simpler one? Next, look at non-essential costs. Could you perhaps tone down your marketing campaigns or buy fewer office supplies? Implement these cost-cutting measures judiciously. The goal isn't to compromise on your core operations, but to trim the fat, so to speak. In essence, managing debts and trimming expenses is an art. It's about striking a balance, knowing when to cut back and when to spend, understanding the difference between necessities and luxuries. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar earned. With debts under control and expenses trimmed, your business can start to stabilize. It's like reaching a safe ledge on your mountainous climb. Now you can catch your breath, reassess your strategies, and plan your next move. Stabilization is just the beginning. The next steps involve renegotiation and optimization. After you've taken control of your debts and trimmed your expenses, it's time to look at renegotiating contracts and optimizing inventory. When it comes to vendor contracts, negotiation is key. You're not just buying a product or a service, you're also buying time, flexibility, and support. So reach out to your suppliers. Open a dialogue and discuss the ways you can work together to weather the storm. You might be surprised at how willing they are to help. Request for extended payment terms or negotiate for bulk purchase discounts. Remember, the relationship with your vendor is not a one-way street. It's a partnership, and like all good partnerships, it should be mutually beneficial. Now let's shift gears and talk about optimizing inventory management. It's important to remember that inventory is more than just a physical representation of your goods. It's also capital that's tied up, and it can strain your cash flow, especially in downturns. So, take a closer look at your inventory. Identify slow-moving or obsolete stock. This could be a sign that your inventory is not aligned with your customers' needs. Once you've identified the problem areas, it's time to implement management techniques. Consider a just-in-time system, where inventory arrives exactly when it's needed. This minimizes storage costs and reduces the risk of obsolete or excess stock. Efficient reorder points are another tool in your arsenal. They ensure you replenish your stock at the right time, preventing stockouts and overstocking. Through these strategies, you can free up capital, improve liquidity, and ensure your inventory is working for you, not against you. Remember, optimization is not a one-time process. It's a continuous cycle of analysis, action, and review. Through renegotiations and optimization, you can further improve your financial standing. So, keep pushing forward, keep negotiating, and keep optimizing. Because every small improvement brings you one step closer to financial recovery. With your financial health improving, it's time to look at expanding revenue streams and evaluating capital expenditures. Diversifying revenue sources opens doors to financial stability and growth. Think about it as a safety net. If one revenue stream stumbles, others can help keep your business afloat. This might mean identifying new markets or service lines that align with your existing capabilities. For instance, a restaurant might start offering cooking classes, or a software company could offer consulting services. The key is to leverage your expertise into new profitable avenues. Another approach to diversify your income is through partnerships or licensing agreements. Partnerships can be a win-win, allowing you to tap into new customer bases without the heavy lifting of building a new product or service from scratch. And licensing? Well, it's like renting out your intellectual property. You allow another business to use your product or service, usually in return for a royalty fee. It's a smart way to generate income without the operational hassles. Now let's switch gears to capital expenditures. These are the big-ticket investments you make in your business. Things like machinery, property, or technology upgrades. They can be a hefty financial burden, especially for a business in distress. So it's crucial to evaluate each planned expenditure for its necessity and return on investment. Consider this. Does the expense directly support your business growth or enhance efficiency? If not, it might be wise to postpone it. Prioritize those investments that bring tangible benefits to your business. Remember, every dollar counts, and it's essential to ensure that your capital is working for you, not against you. But don't forget, evaluating capital expenditures isn't just about cutting costs. It's about strategic spending. It's about making smart decisions that will drive your business forward. With new revenue streams and smart capital expenditures, your business can start to grow again. Remember, the path to recovery is not a sprint, but a marathon, and every step you take towards diversification and strategic spending brings you closer to the finish line. As your business recovers, don't forget to seek advice and develop a solid recovery plan. This is the mantra you should have in mind as you navigate the stormy seas of a business downturn. When your enterprise is struggling, it's crucial to avoid going it alone. Professional financial advice can be a lifeline. Financial advisors or turnaround specialists are equipped with the expertise and insights to help steer your business back on course. They can provide comprehensive financial assessments, develop realistic cash flow projections, and recommend strategies tailored to your business's unique needs. Their guidance can illuminate the path towards stability and recovery, but seeking advice is just one part of the equation. The next step is to craft a comprehensive financial recovery plan. This isn't a one-size-fits-all document, but a tailored roadmap, setting out specific goals and timelines for your business. It needs to be detailed, realistic, and flexible enough to adapt to changing circumstances. Your recovery plan is your compass, guiding you through the challenging terrain of a business downturn. It should clearly outline strategies to manage debts, trim expenses, renegotiate contracts, optimize inventory, diversify revenue streams, and evaluate capital expenditures. It will also help you explore financing options, whether that's equity financing, debt restructuring, or other avenues. Remember, this plan isn't set in stone. It's a dynamic document that should evolve with your business's changing needs and market conditions. Regularly monitor your progress, review your strategies, and make adjustments as necessary. Remain agile, responsive, and resilient. Summarizing what we discussed so far, navigating financial challenges in your business is a daunting but surmountable task. It demands foresight, discipline, and resilience. By prioritizing stability, optimizing resources, seeking professional advice, and developing a comprehensive recovery plan, you're equipping your business to weather the storm and emerge stronger. With these 10 key financial decisions, you can navigate your business through adversity and towards success. Thank you for making it to this point in today's topic with us. You deserve a bonus. Let's jump straight into today's bonus. Let's now take a look at a real-life example of an entrepreneur who went from being sad to happy thanks to these financial decisions. Our entrepreneur found himself in a challenging financial situation. His business was struggling and he was at his wits' end. But instead of giving in to despair, he chose to fight back. He sought professional advice and worked closely with financial advisors to assess his business's financial health. By managing his debts, trimming unnecessary expenses, renegotiating contracts, and optimizing inventory, he began to regain control over his business's finances. He explored new revenue streams, evaluated his capital expenditures, and developed a comprehensive recovery plan. His recovery plan was not a static document. It was dynamic, evolving with his business's changing needs and market conditions. He regularly monitored his progress, reviewed his strategies, and made adjustments as necessary. Over time, he saw his business recover. His financial decisions had turned his business around. In conclusion, no matter how tough things get, with the right financial decisions, you can turn your business around, just like our entrepreneur here. That will be all for today. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you next time.